this is Mija, and I'm taking over my mama's channel today. So today I am coming with our first dessert. I am making fresas con crema. So I'm going to show you guys what you need, and then I'll go over the instructions. You're going to need strawberries. I have 4 boxes of strawberries right here. You're going to need angel fruit cake. That's optional. You're going to need sugar. Yes, sour cream. This is optional. This is not the way I make it, but I've seen it made this way, and I've tried it this way. I don't like it this way, but this is, if you like, you could use this. This is sweetened condensed milk, or leche condensada, is la lechera. I don't like to use this just because I think it's too sweet, but if you like sweeter and milkier desserts, you could use this. I like it sometimes drizzled on top of the strawberries after they're done. But this is optional. Remember, I'm not using that. I just wanted to show you guys. What I am using is media crema, table cream. You can find this on any Hispanic aisle at the grocery store or a carniceria or a little Mexican store. I'm using 2 cans. And this is also optional. This is for my dad because my dad likes to add bananas at the end when I'm done. He likes to add bananas, and he just cuts them up. It's good, but I don't add it to the whole thing. But you could also add bananas. Another way you could do is you could add coconut, dried coconut with granola and raisins and some whipped cream on top. I don't do it that way because I'm using the angel fruit cake. And then I'm going to need a cutting board, a spoon, a bowl, my colander, and a knife. I'll be back. I went ahead and I rinsed the strawberries, and I took off the top. I rinsed them like 5 times with cold water, and I just kept rubbing them so that the dirt could fall off, or the little animalitos that it has. Now that it's rinsed, I put it on here so the water could fall to the bottom. I want them as dry as possible. And then I am cutting off this top part. And then this is how I cut them, and you could cut them whatever size you want. So I just cut them like this, and then they go into the bowl. I've seen people cut them just like this too, where they keep them this big. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. I'm going to finish cutting them up, and I'll be right back. I went ahead and I cut up the strawberries. And see, there's no water. Everything's perfect. This is how I like them. So I have everything clean and open. My mom always taught me to always wash your cans before you open them. Porque si no, me regaña. There's the sour cream and the sugar. This is what I'm going to do. I'll come back and scrape that in a little bit. So this is how I do it. I like to mix it before I add it to the strawberries because I want to make sure that the consistency and the flavor is good. Set that aside. So this is up to you. I don't do measurements. We weren't taught that way. I am just going to get as much sour cream as I think is right. So, and it's funny because you cannot taste the sour cream in this. Ask my mother, Hama, because she don't like sour cream, but she eats this. So then I'm just gonna mix it in. You're like folding it in. See how thick and creamy that is? Okay. Like I said, I don't measure anything. I'm just adding as much sugar as I think is good. Ma. Don't mind my mother. Okay, I think that's good for now. Okay, now just mix it. Make sure everything's mixed in because you want it to be all across the board. I want it all sugary and yummy. Okay, so I could already smell it. And I could see like the sugar dissolving into the crema. Oh my god, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. I'm going to grab a little bit of this. A little bit. Le hace falta poquita azúcar. So I didn't touch this. So don't come for me. Needs more sugar. So I'm going to add more sugar to this. I think that's good. I think that's going to be a perfect amount. Remember, you could add as much sugar as you want, or you could substitute the sugar, which I'm doing now. This is when you would substitute it for lechera. But I don't like how it tastes with lechera. That's my own personal preference. You could whisk it too, but I don't like to whisk it because I feel like it gets too watery and I want to keep it thick. So right here, I'm just kind of like folding it in and mixing it at the same time. So it's still, I mean, I didn't mean thick. I feel like whisking it makes it too watery and too thin. This way, it's still thick. You want her to be thick. So I'm going to come back in with my clean spoon. That's perfect. That's exactly how I want it. Or do you think it needs more sugar?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. Okay. So it has enough sugar. Sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to move the camera. So we're going to go ahead. This is it. Just pour it in. So remember, I like mine thick, like this. I don't like it too watery. I'm just gonna mix it in. If you feel like it needs more sugar, add more sugar. If you want clavel or lechera, ponle lechera clavel. Some people add mango to this, and apple. No. Some people add walnuts. But I like it just like this. Plain and simple. Fresas con crema. Just keep mixing it up. What? Okay, I'll come back and I'll show you guys how it's served. Here it is. I put the bread on the bottom and you just top it with the fresas con crema or strawberries and cream. And then this is where you could put coconut, walnuts, or this is when my dad adds banana and then some whipped cream on top. I hope you guys like it.